Hello everyone, it's been a while. We have snow. It's kind of ugly. We have been working on the bus. We haven't been taking a lot of videos. I'm sorry, I really do apologize. Things have been crazy hectic. I've started flight school and Victoria's just been crazy busy with COVID going on, and her business has picked up, so it's kind of been a weird time. I just wanted to show you kind of some of the progress we got done on the bus. I haven't taken any videos of it for a while, so I just wanted to show you guys what we did.
I'm Victoria.
And I'm Rory, and these are our two dogs, Misty and Kita. We live in beautiful British Columbia, Canada.
We are converting our 2004 Thomas bus, named Freedom 25, into our home on wheels, so that we can get out, explore, adventure, and do more of the things we love. Because experiences are more sacred than materials.
Icky snow. The last video I did was probably the painting the floor. We at that time I don't think we painted the stairwell, but we got that painted up. Right now it's kind of dirty and it's got some snow on it. We also painted the steel that we welded in. We grinded it all down all nice and smooth and painted that stuff up, so it's ready for sheet metal. You can see I still got my roof raise brackets on there. Those I'll just cut off when I have some time. I've welded in the windows. This is our biggest window in our living area, 5 feet by 3 feet. You can see we've painted up everything all along. Again, sorry, this is a little sneak peek of the sheet metal. We did some sheet metal. Yeah, we'll have a full video on that. But we wanted to get some sheets up and kind of figure out the process and have it all figured out before we tried to show you guys how to do it, you know. You can see here too that I had to build this little wall section here because I was unsure on how everything was going to start in the bus. Right here is actually where our bed's going to butt up right into that. So I needed to know exactly that measurement before I could measure out for our windows. So that was necessary for me to build so that I can measure everything out super precisely and not have any windows in the wrong spots, because that would be very difficult to move. Right here we have a window that's going to be in our bathroom, and you can see over here is a kitchen window looking out to the beautiful view of the snow we have. I had to patch up a couple of the really bad holes that we had here near the wheel wells. Again, I didn't take a video, I'm sorry, but I just had to get it done, and so, you know, there they are. That's just some aluminum we had kicking around. They were right in this corner here. You can see this one's kind of starting to get rusty, but I wasn't super worried about this one. Also, here's our access for our fuel pumps and fuel tank at the top. You can see that big tube here. This one is the filler tube. And then you can see this little guy here. This used to have a diesel heater, and so did this one. We had 2 diesel heaters when we bought the bus. That was something that we ripped out. You can see over here there's a hole. That was for the exhaust and everything. It was the heater itself was sitting right there underneath one of the seats. We got this bus from an area in Canada that's very cold, so they had some diesel heaters installed. So lucky for us, we got 2 diesel heaters when we bought the bus. But nice to have these inlets here, because we're actually going to put one of the diesel heaters back in. Originally, I didn't think we were going to need it because we were going to have in-floor heating, but a couple of buses that have done in-floor heating now I've contacted and talked to, and they said it just doesn't keep up. So we're gonna put one of them diesel heaters back in, keep us nice and toasty. So here's a big one. I'm super upset that I couldn't get a video of this when I was installing it. Victoria was out on a girls' weekend and I was just working, and I just totally forgot about you guys. I apologize. We got our roof transition steel welded in. I just had to cut and weld. There's my very beautiful welding. I am not a welder. Okay, do not judge me. That is my welding. Also, it's painted, obviously. I looked at a few videos and stuff, and this looked like the best way to install the roof transition with the nice structural triangles. Boom, triangles are strong, okay? Use triangles. Brr, it's cold out here in the snow. Oh, nice, October 23rd. Beautiful day. Okay, another thing we did here, this is our understorage. We just took the doors off. I think we're gonna have to get them rebuilt because they're in pretty rough shape. Because you can't see, but I'm just wiping some snow off here so I can crawl in. I don't want to get super wet and snowy. Because we took the radiant lines out of the bus that went to the front, the coolant lines rather, that went to the front of the bus, we had to put some of these guys in because we're going to run those coolant lines underneath the bus. So this is a piece that came with the bus that I had already taken out during the demo side of stuff, and I decided I'm gonna reuse it. So this is I'm in my understorage right now. This is the frame on that side and on that side, and in between it I just put those two hoses, those two lines there, they go to the other side of this sheet metal wall here, just thin sheet metal, and I'm gonna attach hoses to that and attach them to the other side so that my coolant can run. And then if I flip over here, sorry you guys, I'm just kind of stuck under my understorage here. You can see on the other side the two frame ends, and then that guy that's coming through the sheet metal as well, and it's a bit different of a fitting, but works the same altogether. So we're gonna run those coolant lines through our understorage here. And I am not crawling underneath the rest of the bus to show you the other sides of those. So you're just gonna have to figure it out. That's one of the holes where those fittings that I showed you underneath the bus, that was where one of those fittings was. So we're just gonna reuse those. The coolant line came up, over, ran all the way down the bus here, over that wheel well, and into that hole right there, you can see. And that was where the second fitting was on the other side. So we're gonna reuse those, and instead of running the coolant lines through the bus, we're gonna run them underneath the bus. I just wanted to talk a little bit about Canada and building a schoolie in Canada. I mean, that was kind of one of the things that we're trying to help people out with here is being able to build a schoolie and live in Canada. And our idea here is not necessarily to take this bus and go south with it. You know, we're taking some of the stuff that I've learned throughout my career, and we're gonna apply it and build a very insulated bus, something that we can park in Canada and hunker down in the winter and still be nice and toasty warm. A lot of people are probably thinking that we're absolutely insane keeping our bus in Canada in the winter, but this bus, hopefully, by the time it's done, we're going to be able to endure minus 30-degree weather. That's the idea. The whole idea here is that we can live in our beautiful country in the winter in this bus.
and be okay. You know, not that we need to. You know, we could definitely, if we wanted to, go down and go to the southern states and be nice and toasty warm and not have to spend the extra money on this bus and put all the insulation and all the other stuff that we're going to do, but we don't necessarily want to do that. It's not really our goal to go down to the southern states, like to escape Canada. You know, we love Canada, we want to stay here, and so we're going to build our bus to suit Canada and to be able to endure those cold winter months.